Hello.
Hello,
Hi, Andrew. How are you, Andrew?
I'm fine, fine, thank you.
Good. Good morning, Nikolai.
Good morning. Good morning.
Nikolai. Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm well, thank you. Then we have Maxim.
Yes, good morning, Karen.
Hello.
Good
And
morning.
hi. I'm not quite sure how to say your name. Leonid?
Yeah,
Leonid.
that's correct.
Okay, good. And then we have Olga.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Hi. I'm good, thank you. And yourself? Are you good?
Okay, then. Yes.
Good. Okay. Before I start the lesson, two things I always say. First of all, at any time, if I am speaking too fast or too slow for you to understand me, you must please stop me and let me know. Also, if you have any questions about the lesson, maybe a word that you don't understand, don't be too shy to ask me. Now, this lesson is mostly a speaking lesson, so I'm going to ask you a lot of questions and I want you to talk a lot. We are going to first just have a look at a few vocabulary words related to films and then we will have a discussion about it. Tell me, what was the last good movie or film that you've seen, Andrew?
Mm, I see. Um, uh, 6 months ago, I saw uh, Avengers, the final.
Ah, yes, Avengers Endgame. It was fantastic. It was a really good movie.
Yes.
What about you, Leonid?
Oh, I yesterday I saw the film Joker, so
Okay,
it's very good movie.
good. What about you, Olga?
Now I don't saw film because I'm very busy. But I month ago I
Mhm.
saw film It Part
Ah,
2.
I will never watch that. I am scared of clowns, so I will never ever go and watch that. What about you, Nikolai?
Um, as I remember, I didn't went to cinema, or I didn't go to cinema last month. Um, all I remember is that I saw Breaking Bad.
Oh, yes. Good. And you, Maxim?
I saw a great film, How Train Your Dragon, yesterday. I saw with my wife.
It's very good. I think there's, if I'm not mistaken, there's three How to Train Your Dragons, one, two, and three. All they're very good animations. Okay, Andrew, I want you to pronounce the word on the screen for me.
Movie
Good. And the next one, Andrew?
premiere
Good. And the next one?
release
Yes. And the next one?
choice
And the next one?
came
Good. Your turn, Nikolai.
Movie,
Yes.
movie premiere,
Yes.
movie premiere release,
Yes.
movie premiere release chose,
Very good. Chose.
chose. Movie premiere release chose came.
Very good. Leonid, can you help me with these words, please?
Movie,
Mm-hmm.
movie premiere,
Mm-hmm.
movie premiere release,
Mm-hmm.
movie premiere release chose,
Chose.
and came.
Very good. Olga, your turn.
Movie,
Mm-hmm.
premiere,
Yes.
release,
Uh-huh.
choose, came.
Okay. Olga. I want you to read the word that I'm typing. Um, What does that say?
Choose.
Okay. Say that.
Choose.
Chose.
Chose.
Choose.
Choose. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, pleasure. Maxime, your turn. Can you say the words on the screen for me, please?
Okay. Movie, premiere, release, chose, came.
Very good. Now, you will see in all these words, they end with an E, the letter E, which is usually pronounced silently. We don't pronounce it. But because it is there, it changes the way we say the final sound, the ones that are highlighted, the I and the R and the S and the S and the M. It changes the sound a little bit. If the E wasn't here, for example, it would have been cam. But because the E is there, it changes the sound. Now it's came. If we have chose and we took away the E, we would have chos. Because the E is there, we say chose. The same with premiere. If we took away the E, it's premiere. But because the E is there, it's premiere. Same with movie. Now, I want you to think of one word that ends on an E. Andrew.
I can use words on previous page
No.
or oh,
No.
mm, mm, maybe culture.
Culture. Very good. Nikolai?
Shine.
Shine. Yes. Leonard?
Home.
Home. Olga?
Maybe leave home.
Leave home. Yes. Maxim?
English.
Must be an English word ending on E.
Mm. I can use word English.
Excuse me?
I say word English. I can use word English.
But
For
English
example.
does... You can. But English doesn't end on an E. And
Why English first word E?
no, it must end on English. It must end on the E. It can't start with the E. Must end with the E. Come on, I know you know one. Think of a vegetable. They're quite easy.
Mm.
What do you make a salad with, Maxim?
I need say word with letter E.
But it must end on a letter E, like
Okay.
premiere, release, chose.
Let me see.
Anything yet, Maxim?
Maybe make.
Make, very good, yes. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at these words used in sentences. Then I'm going to come back to the slide and I'm going to ask you some questions about these words. Can you please read the first two sentences for me, Andrew?
Do you prefer comedies or horror movies?
And the second one?
Which actor is in that movie?
Very good. Can you help me with the second two sentences, Nikolai?
Who's the actress in that film? Did that director make the other movies in the series?
Very good. Help me with the next two, Olga.
I really got to know the culture of the city when I visited last year. I saw lots of wonderful paintings at the art gallery.
Very good. Leonard, help me with the other two, please.
I went to concert at a brilliant venue. I listened to traditional songs. What type of music do you like?
Very good. Okay. Now tell me, Maxim, do you have a favorite actor?
No, I don't have favorite actor.
And what about an actress?
Mm. Mm, no, I don't
Not.
have actors too.
Okay. Do you have a favorite film?
Mm, maybe how I train your dragon.
Okay. So that's your favorite one as well.
Okay.
Good, good. Andrew, what about you? Do you have a favorite actor?
I think my favorite actor is Keanu Reeves.
Good, good choice. An actress?
Oh, it's hard. Mm, I don't remember name of actors, but Scarlett Johansson maybe is my
Very
favorite
good
actress.
choice. Very, very good choice. And what's your favorite film?
My favorite film is The Lord of the Ring,
Ah, good
all of
choice.
three
Very good
parts.
choice. Yes. Have you seen the Hobbit?
No,
Not yet. You
not
should.
not it. Yes, yes,
You should. If you like Lord of the Rings, then you're going to love The Hobbit. You will very much
necessarily.
like it. Yes. Tell me, Nikolai, do you have a favorite actor?
Mm, I think that I like many actors, but I can say who is my favorite.
Okay. And what about an actress?
I think so too.
Okay. And do you have a favorite film?
um, mm, Maybe a Green Mile.
Ah, good. Good choice. What about you, Leonid? Any favorite actor?
Brad Pitt and Jolie, I think it's my top.
Nice choice.
Good, good, very good. Do you have a favorite film?
Film, yes. My favorite film is Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, yes, that was a classic. Olga, what about you? Favorite actor?
Yes, it is Morgan Freeman
Mhm.
and Dwayne Scott Johnson.
Very good. And a film?
Um, I like different film. Maybe my favorite film, Avatar.
Very good. Very, very good. Maxim, have you ever been to a concert?
Mm, no.
No. Do you have a favorite type of music?
I like more alternative and rock.
Very good. What about you, Andrew? Have you ever been to a concert?
No,
No.
no.
Any music that you like?
Oh, in music, I like um, metal.
Very good. Very good choice. What about you, Nikolai? Have you ever been to a concert?
Yes, I like to go to Philharmony.
Good.
I like if I read in the news that in our city uh, come some foreign artist or
Hmm.
musician,
Yes.
I will buy tickets and go there. Um, for example, I like jazz man, blues
Ah, okay.
bands. I like Shanna Waterstone, if you know, I don't know, Mr. Swing, it's a French quartet, um, and others.
Very good, very good. So your music style that you like is mostly jazz and
No,
blues?
yesterday I listened Evanescence.
Ah, yes, that's the, I like Evanescence. They're good. Leonard, what about you? Have you ever been to a concert?
Yeah, I had been concert and I usually mm, I usually went Russian music festival.
Okay, yes. And any favorite types of music?
Rock, I think.
Rock, very good.
But it depends of mood. So
Yes,
sometimes,
yes. Sometimes rock, sometimes blues.
yeah.
Good. What about you, Olga? Have you ever been to a concert?
No, I never went to a concert, but I'd like to go a concert, maybe Eminem and Noise MC.
Very good. Do you have a favorite type of music?
Um, I like rap, pop, and country.
Very good, very good. Olga, can you give me a name of a horror movie?
So,
Very good. Maxime, can you think of a science fiction movie?
Action?
Science fiction.
Mm,
Aliens and space people.
mm, mm, Line?
Very good. What about you, Andrew? Can you give me a name of a gangster movie?
Against the movie, maybe Mafia.
Godfather.
Very good. Nikolai, what about a comedy?
Um, Comedy. Oh, American Pie.
Very good, very good. Leonid, what about an adventure movie?
Repeat please.
Can you give me a name of an adventure movie?
Adventure.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't remember.
Da-da-dun, dun, da-da-dun, dun, da-da-dun, dun, da-da-dun.
Very good.
What
Yes,
is this film?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ah,
Yes.
it's very good.
It
Thank
was
you,
a very
Nikolai.
You're welcome.
Do any of you know a good drama? Any of you?
Drama.
It's hard.
Drama. There's a very famous one, a very, very famous one that I'm sure all of you know. Titanic.
Oh,
oh,
Titanic, yes. Very sad, full of drama. Okay, now I want you to have a look at these words and I want you to categorize them for me. Either they're going to be a simple past verb or they're going to be a type of film or they're going to be an adjective. What do you think is watched, Andrew?
It's past, simple past verb.
Very good. Nikolai, what do you think is comedy?
comedy. It's type of a film.
Very good. Leonid, what about funny?
Objective.
Very good. What about drama, Olga?
type of film.
Good. What about scary, Maxim?
Mm,
What does it mean, scary?
Scary. It is to be afraid of something. For example, I think it is a very scary movie. It's
Adjective.
to be afraid. Yes, very good. Science fiction. Andrew.
Science fiction is type of film.
Very good. Nikolai saw.
It's a simple past verb.
Very good. What about went, Leonard?
Simple past verb.
Good. What about took, Olga?
Simple past verb.
Very good. Maxim, what about sad?
Simple past verb.
Sad.
Mm,
It was a sad movie.
Adjective.
Very good. What about horror, Andrew?
Is type of film.
What about interesting, Nikolai?
Adjective.
Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Now I want you to have a look at this text. You will see a lot of blank spaces and you need to fill those blank spaces for me with either took, fiction, cinema, should, interesting, and actor. Can you please read the first sentence for me, Andrew?
I went to the cinema the other night and saw a great movie.
Very good. Nikolai, help me with the second sentence.
It was a science fiction called Interstellar, and it was really interesting.
Very good. Leonard, help me with the third sentence.
Anna Hathaway was actress, and I think uh, the actor was called Matthew McConaughey.
Very good. Help me with the next one, Olga.
The film took place in space and they were trying to find a new home for humans.
Very good. Maxime, the last one.
Mm, You should definitely watch it.
Very good. Very, very good. Now, Andrew, think about a movie that you saw that was really bad. Can you remember the name? A bad movie. For example, I remember Orcs was the movie called. It was, if you know anything about Lord of the Rings, there's these orcs that always is the bad guys and chasing the good guys. So they made another movie. I call it a spin-off. And it's this bunch of orcs running around. It was a horrible movie. It was so stupid. I didn't even watch all of it. Did you think of a movie that you did not like, Andrew?
Mm, I really rare watched the movie and I think it's a very good film I saw.
Okay, so you make sure to watch good movies only.
Yes.
Good. What about you, Nikolai? Have you ever seen a bad movie?
Mm, I think it's Batman third part of Christopher Nolan trilogy.
Ah, okay, so you didn't like that one.
Yes, because
Yes.
second Batman Dark Knight is the best. And
Yes.
after
Yes. Went downhill. I hear they're making a new Batman movie now. I don't know if you've ever seen Twilight, the vampire movie, Twilight,
oh
Robert
yeah,
Pattinson.
so
Yes, he's going to play Batman.
oh really?
Really, really. Yes, they chose him. He's going to be the new Batman. If you have a look on YouTube, you'll see a few movie trailers for the new Batman
Oh
with him
my
in
God.
it. It should be interesting. What about you, Leonid? Have you ever seen a bad movie?
Last bad movie I saw it's Forsage, Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay. I've seen that as well, and I agree with you. It's a bad movie. I actually watched it about 3 days ago. I didn't like it. It's a spin-off for Fast and the Furious. And to me, honestly, if Vin Diesel is not in the movie, then I'm not going to bother. It wasn't a good movie. I agree with you. What about you, Olga? Any bad movies?
Yes, it is Serbian film because it is very terrible and odd and strange. Ah,
Good. What about you, Maxine? Any bad movies?
Usually I don't go to bad movies.
Okay. All right. So you've never seen a bad movie.
Yes.
Good.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Think about your city where you live, and think about the things that you can do and see in your city. Andrew, if I were to come to your city, what would you show me?
Maybe if you come in my city, we go to theater.
Yes.
Maybe in a good restaurant, to the cinema.
Mhm.
We go to our nature park.
Very good. Do you have any museums?
Yes,
You do.
one or two really interesting museums.
Very good. Very good. What about you, Nikolai? If I came to your city, what would you show me?
Mm, mm, we can go to uh, theater of drama.
Hmm.
Also, we can go to the theater. Mm, I don't know how to say it in English. Uh, doll theater. Uh,
Oh, okay. Puppet theater.
oh, puppet theater.
Hmm.
Um, we can go to the park on the mountain to watch the view of all city.
Very good. Very
Uh,
good, Nikolai.
Philharmony to listen some very good music. Uh, mm, I don't know.
That's a good answer. That was a good answer. Leonid, what about you?
Firstly, I show you Kremlin.
Ah, okay.
Uh, and I think some parks. So in Moscow we have many new parks.
Yes.
I
What
think
about the Red Square? Everyone talks about the Red Square in Moscow.
it's Kremlin.
Is that Kremlin?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Then some museum, I think.
Okay, good. Olga, what about you? What would you show me?
my city not interesting. If you like architecture CCCP, I can show you.
Okay.
Maybe hydroelectric station and mountain and many parks.
Very good.
Finished.
Good.
But we
Sounds
can go Moscow.
we can go to Moscow, yeah.
And have a look on the Kremlin.
What about you, Maxime? If I was to come and visit you, what would you show me?
We have a lot of different interesting place. If you want walk, we have some parks. For example, Park Gorky. ВДНХ. And if you want in the center of Kremlin or and the Red Square, it's a very popular place in tourist.
Very good. Now tell me, have any of you ever been to South Africa? No?
No.
No. Okay. So if you were to come and visit me, I would show you all our beaches. We have a lot of beaches. All of them are very, very popular. We don't have zoos as such, but we have big, big national parks. So I will show you one of our most famous national parks where you can see the big five. And then afterwards, I would take you for an elephant ride through the jungle, and I will show you a very, very popular mountain called Table Mountain. And then on top of Table Mountain, there's a little bar area that we can have drinks. It's what I would show you in my country, my city.
Sorry, do you leave Africa?
South Africa, yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's,
Great.
to be more precise, my city is called Port Elizabeth.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. We've already done that. I'm going to ask you a few questions about movies. Andrew, if I say the word movie, what comes to mind?
Repeat, please.
If I were to say to you movie, what comes to mind when you hear that word?
Uh,
For example, if I hear the word movie, I immediately start thinking adventure, Harry Potter. What comes to mind when you hear the word movie?
Spider-Man.
Very good. Yes, Spider-Man, good. Would you like to work in the movie industry, Nikolai?
why not?
Why not? What about you, Leonid? Would you like to work in the movie industry?
I think I will try.
You would try it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Olga?
Oh no, thank you.
No, thank you. And you, Maxim?
Maybe.
Maybe. What about you, Andrew?
Maybe two.
Maybe too. And then if you were to work in the movie industry, what do you want to be? Do you want to be an actor? Do you want to be a director, Andrew? Would you like to be an actor or a director?
A director.
Director. Good
I think.
choice. Good choice. Nikolai, what about you? Actor or director?
I think that I want to be an actor.
Very good. Leonid, what about you? Actor or director?
I would try be boss. Be boss.
Now, Olga, I know you don't want to work in the movie industry, but if I forced you to, if you had to, what do you want to be, actress or director?
Maybe director because it is more interesting profession than actress.
Good. What about you, Maxim, actor or director?
I try actor and director too. Why not?
Yes, good choice. Now, do any of you know why we call movies movies? Do you know where that word comes from?
No.
Not. It actually comes from moving picture. You know, in the old days, you didn't have moving pictures. You had a picture and words underneath, and then a next picture and words underneath. It's not a moving picture. And then when they started making moving pictures, it's too long of a word to say. Let's go watch moving pictures. So then they made it short and they came up with the word movies. Let's go watch movies.
It's very interesting.
Yes. Which movie, if you could live inside a movie, which movie would you like to live in? I would like to live in Harry Potter. Andrew?
Nice choice.
I would like Avengers.
You would like to Avengers. Good choice. Nikolai, what about you? If you could live in a movie, which one?
It's so difficult to choose. Maybe Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. That would be an interesting life. Very interesting. Leonid, what about you?
I like your choice. It's Harry Potter.
Good. What about you, Olga?
It is not film, it is a serial, maybe Doctor Who and Game of Thrones.
Very good. Remember, it's series.
Serious. Okay.
Series.
What?
Say series.
Serials.
No, series.
Series. Okay, thank you.
Good. What you are saying is cereals. You are talking about porridge. Breakfast, cereals.
Oh,
Yes. Series and cereals. Series is the correct pronunciation for what you're talking about. Maxime, what about you? If you could live in a movie, which one?
Maybe Terminator.
That would be also a very interesting life. Andrew, do you prefer watching movies at the cinema or on your TV, and why?
I prefer watching movie on TV, but it's home.
Mhm.
You may lie on sofa and
Yes.
on TV.
More comfortable.
Yes, interesting series.
Series.
It's very relaxing. It's very comfortable.
Very good. Very good answer. What about you, Nikolai? Cinema or TV?
it doesn't matter for me. If I want to be alone, I
Mhm.
would like to stay at home and watch on my PC or TV. If I want to meet somebody, we get together and go to the cinema.
Okay. What about you, Leonid? Do you have a preference, cinema or TV?
It depends on genre and mood.
Very
So
good.
sometimes it's cinema, sometimes TV at home.
Good. And you, Olga, cinema or TV?
I don't have TV. I like watch films my PC because it is very comfortable, and if I want to stop, I button pause and
Yes.
I go maybe
Yes.
straight.
Very good. Very good answer. What about you, Maxime? Cinema or TV?
I don't see TV. I use my laptop and planchette.
Mhm.
Um, if I want to walk and meet with my friend on different people, I will go to cinema and see a movie in the cinema. If I don't want to walk in the street because I bad weather, I see in my laptop.
Very good. Very good. Andrew, can you think of a movie hero and a bad guy? For example, if I think of a hero, I think of Superman. And if I think of a bad guy, I think of Voldemort in Harry Potter.
I think about Voldemort too.
Good. And what about a hero?
The biggest hero is Iron Man.
Ah, yes, it's
Maybe.
very good. Very good answer. What about you, Nikolai? A hero and a bad guy.
Oh, uh, hero. No, I start from bad guy. Bad guy.
Okay.
It's Silence of the Lambs.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony Hawkins actor,
Yes.
Dr. Lecter.
Very good.
Um,
And hero.
hero, hero. Hmm. mm,
Take your time.
Okay. Mm, mm, Let it be Batman.
Okay, it will be Batman. Leonard, what about you? A bad guy or a hero? And a hero.
Mm. Bad guy, I don't. Bad guy. Maybe Joker, I think.
Okay. And a hero?
Hero Flash.
Very good. Olga, what about you? Bad guy and hero.
Bad guy. Maybe Game of Thrones. One person die. Your eyes blue, and
Yes.
you understand me.
Yes, I do. I do.
Hero. Maybe Pirates Sea. Jack Воробей.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. Yes.
Very good. Interesting hero. Maxim, what about you?
Mm. Well, for example, Batman and Joker. Okay.
Very good. Very, very good. Which country do you think makes the best movies, Andrew?
I think it's the USA.
USA. Nikolai,
Yes.
what's your opinion?
Hmm. I think I think so too.
You think so too?
Let it be USA.
Okay.
Not
Leonard,
Russia.
not a
USA.
USA, Olga?
USA too, but movies Russia.
Yes. What about you, Maxim?
I think too.
I have to agree with you guys. I also think so. Do you think movies are good for us, Andrew?
Yes, I very like movies.
Why do you think they are good for us, Nikolai?
Um, because movies are useful for us. If you have a very, very bad mood, you can look some comedy and restore your balance.
Very good. Very good answer.
And if you want to think about life or something moments, you can look some drama film, and
Mhm.
if it's very good film, you will think about some things what happened in this film.
Very good answer. Leonard, do you think that movies can be bad for us?
I think yes. If some movie teaches some bad activities,
Mm-hmm.
and for children, I think this movie can make some pain or some
Mm.
physical, and
Mm-hmm.
so it can be bad.
I have to agree with you. I think movies are could be potentially harmful to children because they don't know any better. So if they are watching anime on TV, and usually I don't know if you ever saw those Bugs Bunny cartoons when you were younger, but they will take a pencil and they push the pencil in their ear and it comes out on the other side on the cartoon. Actually, that happened to a child. He saw it on the cartoon and he thought he can do it too because the cartoon shows it's coming from the other side. So he pushed the pencil in his ear and they had to get an operation because it got stuck in his ear. So I think it can be harmful. It can be very harmful. Also, young minds are very impressionable. So let's say you let them watch a nice violent movie. Then tomorrow he goes to school and then he says, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. Because he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know that that's wrong. So I think movies can be bad if you don't
Hmm.
control it with the young people. What movie genre do you like best? Olga.
Maybe horror and comedy and detective.
Very good. I like fantasy and adventure. What do you like, Maxim?
I like comedy too and action.
Very
This
good.
mix style.
Genre.
Yes, mix
Genres.
genre.
Very good. Andrew, what about you?
Oh yeah, too like comedy and adventures and mix about it.
Very good. Nikolai?
I think that I prefer drama film more than comedy or horror, but I like horror and comedy too.
Good.
Uh, uh, for example, I can say about What Dreams May Come, if you know,
Yes.
with
Ah,
Robert Williams.
yes, yes, yes. It was a really
It's
good movie.
a best movie. I saw it about 4 years ago, and I really cried.
Yes. Sometimes the drama can be good. Leonid, what about you? What's your favorite genre?
Um, I think I don't have lovely genres. I think it depends on mood.
Mood.
Um, I like documentary films, sometimes comedy, sometimes detective.
Good. Good answer. Olga, do you know what a movie critic is?
Sorry, please repeat.
Do you know what a movie critic is? Have you
Mm,
ever
s-
heard of one of those?
Sorry, I don't understand this
Uh,
question.
Okay. A
Кинокритики.
mo Yes, a movie critic is someone who watches the movies and write reviews about them. So they will then put the review either on YouTube or in the newspaper and tell you whether the movie is any good or not. Would you like to be a movie critic, Olga?
Oh, yes, I like movie critic. Sometimes I watch YouTube and see movie critic.
Bad
Very
comedian.
good. Yeah.
Bad comedian, yes.
What about you, Maxim? Would you like to be a movie critic?
Mm, I think it's not. It's they. Look at this movie. I like see and after do my assignments.
Okay. What about you, Andrew? Would you like to be a movie critic?
A movie critic is a nice guy, surely, but I don't want to be a movie critic because he needs looking for bad movies.
Yes.
It's no nice.
Good. Nikolai, what about you? Would you like to be a movie critic?
Mm, why not?
One.
Movie critic is I think that movie critic will be with mm, with a special degree,
Mm-hmm.
and he must split movie to some components and analyze their relations and show us why that movie is bad, what mechanisms are not working and what mechanisms are working, what's good and what's bad.
Very good answer. What about you, Leonid? Would you like to be a movie critic?
I said I don't like it. I like to find some positive moments in the movie,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I don't try to find some bugs or bad moments.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Now, how often do you still buy a DVD of a movie, Olga?
No.
Maxime, what about you? Do you still buy DVDs of a movie?
No, I
No.
usually see movie online.
Yes. What about you, Andrew?
What we live in Russia, but we rarely buy any film.
Very good. Nikolai, what about you?
I don't have any CD, DVD, or Blu-ray drive.
Okay,
I
yes.
can't use any disc. I may to go to cinema or buy
Mm,
a film online and watch it by internet. That's all.
good. What about you, Leonid?
I usually see online, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't have DVD too.
Is going to the cinema expensive in your country, Olga?
Yes, in my city, cinema very expensive because it is not big city because very big price. Uh,
Mm,
so I not usually go to the cinema. Usually I saw films at home.
good. What about you, Maxime? Is it expensive where you live?
Mm, I don't know. Maybe some people see and do choice.
Mm-hmm. Andrew, what about you? Is it expensive in your country?
No, especially if you go to cinema in morning, mm,
Oh,
it's very expensive.
good. What about you, Nikolai? Is it expensive where you're from?
Mm, I think not. I think price Normal.
Normal price.
Normal price.
What about where you are from, Leonid?
If we go with family, it can be expensive. So one ticket is $8,
Yes.
and you need 4, 5 tickets, and
Yes.
the water and the nachos and someone else. It can be.
It can be pretty costly, yes. Olga, do you usually read or watch the reviews of a movie before you go and watch the movie?
Sorry, please repeat me.
Sure. Do you usually read or watch on YouTube the reviews of a movie before you go and watch them? So you first hear what people have to say about the movie before you actually go and watch the movie.
I don't understand this question. Maybe another students translate me in Russian.
Anyone can help us?
Смотришь ли ты ревью, какие-то обзоры и что-то еще?
Yes. It is bad comedian and
Вопрос был совсем ничуть не в этом. Перед тем, как
Смотришь
пойти
ли...
в кино, смотришь ли ты заранее обзоры?
no, no. I want surprise.
Okay, you want to be surprised. Good. What about you, Maxim?
Sometimes I see a review before and I see in YouTube
Yes.
too.
Yes. Good. What about you, Andrew?
Yes, I like review on YouTube without spoilers.
Yes.
Maybe I saw rating on Kinopoisk. It's our IBM
Okay.
site.
All right. Nikolai, what's your opinion?
I usually I watch reviews before
Mm-hmm. Yes.
then I go to cinema because I too busy and I don't know what films will be shown in our cinemas.
Good. Yes. To avoid watching bad movies.
No. Ah, yes, too. Yes.
What about you, Leona? Do you usually read or watch the reviews before you go watch the movie?
Usually I don't like read previews or view trailers, but I know one films. It's Once a Time in Hollywood, where we need know the previous history because another we don't understand this film.
Now, some countries have their own movie industry. Like I know India is got Bollywood, and then we've got USA that's got Hollywood. We've got Nigeria that's got Nollywood. Does your country have a movie industry, Andrew?
Yes, we have, but I don't like see that.
Okay, so you don't watch them, your movies.
Usually is bad.
Usually it's bad. Nikolai, what about you?
I guess so. I watch Russian movies less than other films.
What about you, Leonid?
I think now the film industry in Russia is rising, and some films can be very nice, but usually Russian films is not so good.
Very good. Olga, what is your opinion? Do you watch movies from
I
your
don't
own
like
country?
Russian movies because it is very stupid and not beautiful movies. Maybe we have good films, but I don't know it.
Okay. What about you, Maxim?
I think they are good movie in any industry, even in the India too.
I agree. I think if I think about my country's movies, they are all horrible. They are bad. They suck. But there is only one that I've seen ever in my life that is a South African movie that was really, really good.
Chappie?
It was no.
No?
It was called Faith Like Potatoes. It was one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Could you type, please?
Sure, I can. It's a true story. It's based on a true story. It actually happened. Faith Like Potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Very good story. But we've run out of time. Before I go though, tell me, Andrew, do you have any questions about the lesson? Any words that you didn't understand? Anything?
No, thank you. So very cool lessons.
I'm
Lessons.
glad you liked
Lesson.
it. And Nikolai, what about you? Any questions?
I haven't any questions.
Good. Nothing. Good.
Nothing.
Leonid, what about you? Any questions?
No, it's clear. Thank you.
Good. Good. Olga, what about you?
I don't have any questions, but I want to thank you because it is very cool lessons and very interesting. It is bad lessons in Ligoda.
I am glad you liked it. I'm really glad you liked it. What about you, Maxime? Any questions?
No, I don't have questions. Thank you, Karen, for lesson and classmates too.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Pleasure. Bye.
Bye.